guy fighting for us all. Biafra nation you defend, with love and spirit you won't bend. Strength and courage in your heart, from Ghana to Nigeria we all start. Thank you, Simon Ekpa, we adore. With you leading we soar. Simon Ekpa, the good guy, raise our flags high and touch the sky. Biafra loving every beat, with your spirit we can't be beat. You fight with passion very strong, to you our love will always belong. Ghana joins in singing praise, your name in cheers we all raise. You fight with passion very long, to you our love will always belong. Ghana joins in singing praise, your name in cheers we all raise. In brightest day or darkest night, Simon, you're our guiding light. Together we'll find our way, with your spirit here to stay. Biafra's heart, it beats with pride. Simon Ekpa by our side. No matter what it takes, we'll strive. With you our future comes alive. Simon Ekpa, the good guy, raise our flags high and touch the sky. Biafra loving every beat, with your spirit we can't be beat. You fight with passion very strong, to you our love will always belong. Ghana joins in singing praise, your name in cheers we all raise. You fight with passion very strong, to you our love will always belong. Ghana joins in singing praise, your name in cheers we all raise. You fight with passion very strong, to you our love will always belong. Ghana joins in singing praise, your name in cheers we all raise. In brightest day or darkest night, Simon, you're our guiding light. Together we'll find our way, with your spirit here to stay. Biafra's heart, it beats with pride. Simon Ekpa by our side. No matter what it takes, we'll strive. With you our future comes alive. Biafra's heart, it beats with pride. Simon Ekpa by our side. No matter what it takes, we'll strive. With you our future comes alive. Simon Ekpa standing tall, good guy fighting for us all. Biafra nation you defend, with love and spirit you won't bend. Strength and courage in your heart, from Ghana to Nigeria we all start. Thank you, Simon Ekpa, we adore. With you leading we soar. Simon Ekpa, the good guy, raise our flags high and touch the sky. Biafra loving every beat, with your spirit we can't be beat. You fight with passion very strong, to you our love will always belong. Ghana joins in singing praise, your name in cheers we all raise. You fight with passion very strong, to you our love will always belong. Ghana joins in singing praise, your name in cheers we all raise. join singing praise. Your name in cheers we all raise. You fight with passion very strong. To you our love will always belong. Ghana joins in singing praise. Your name in cheers we all raise. You fight with passion very strong. To you our love will always belong. Ghana joins in singing praise. Your name in cheers we all raise. In brightest day or darkest night, Simon, you're our guiding light. Together we'll find our way, with your spirit here to stay. Biafra's heart, it beats with pride. Simon and Bob by our side. No matter what it takes, we'll strive. With you our future comes alive. Biafra's heart, it beats with pride. Simon and Bob by our side. No matter what it takes, we'll strive. With you our future comes alive. Simon Epa stand hard. Good guy fighting for us all. Biafra nation you defend. With love and spirit you won't bend. Strength and courage in your heart. From Ghana to Nigeria we all start. Thank you, Simon Epa, we adore. With you leading we soar. Simon Epa, the good guy. Blaze our flags out and touch the sky. Biafra loving every beat. With your spirit we can't be beat. You fight with passion very strong. To you our love will always belong. Ghana joins in singing praise. Your name in cheers we all raise. You fight with passion very strong. To you our love will always belong. Ghana joins in singing praise. Your name in cheers we all raise. In brightest day or darkest night, Simon, you're our guiding light.
Nigerian government is evil. It's evil. Nigerian government is a killer. Yes, it's killer. Nigerian government is a murderer. Sure, they are murderers. Monkey carry money, money. Python swallow money, money. What you know go here, what you know go here. Everybody quiet, quiet. All the youths are quiet, quiet. Musicians are quiet, quiet. Nollywood are quiet, quiet. Biafra government take illegal. Biafra government take illegal. Simon take illegal. Akumba walobo. Akum. Onyane kumweli fone me. Oba tobie. New dimension, yes, multi-dimensional approach. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ebon, woto woto. Ebon,
Kopafa.
woto woto. Ebon,
Kopafa.
woto woto. Mbajo my freedom, I'll get my car. 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 For many years you've been killing us. Many years you've been slaving us. For broad daylight you killed us. Waba, Obigo, Okuama, Fabakeleke, Mbo, Enugu, Ehamufu. Thank you, my mama. Thank you, my papa. Thank you, my siblings. For Biafra, don't they kill us? Don't leave us over here.
Yes.
I can make one day I live there. You can't kill us again and go free. At this time, I never got you. Equal people's abatago. Reference spirit, take you go. You the push us. You go push you. You go fight us. You go fight you. At the end of Biafra got to lay down. Ebon, woto. Ebon,
Kopafa.
woto. Ebon, woto. Mbajo my freedom, I'll get you my car. 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 Nigeria government, let Biafra go. Biafra never go. Biafra never go. One day Biafra to go down. Biafra to go down. If you love Biafra, or you be a Biafra, raise your hand in the air. Then let you go to Biafra. Live for them, man. Yes. Anya nabagon. Biafra nabagon. Biafra to go down. I'm what nabagon. Biafra nabagon. Biafra nabagon. I'm what nabagon. Biafra to go down. Yes, sir. Salute.
As we approach our declaration, which is coming on December 2nd, 2024, the Biafra government is expanding its funding to enable the government sustain its defense. For these reasons, we are introducing the Land Bridge as special IOU loan in addition to our weekly fundraising. Land Bridge is a special IOU loan to get 100% interest and certificate when Biafra comes, and also Be a part of the generation that has risen to restore freedom, which is our inalienable right to life, hope, dignity, and honor. For more information, go to www.biafrarepublicgov.org/IOU. As we approach our declaration, which is coming on December 2nd, 2024, the Biafra government is expanding its funding to enable the government sustain its defense. For these reasons, we are introducing the land bridging, a special IOU loan in addition to our weekly fundraising. Land bridging is a special IOU loan to get 100% interest and certificate when Biafra comes, and also be a part of the generation that has risen to restore freedom, which is our inalienable right to life, hope, dignity, and honor. For more information, go to www.biafrarepublicgov.org/IOU.
Good evening, everyone, and good morning, depending on your time zone, and good afternoon, good night to some of you. I salute all of you from my end, and I wish you a good season. Yes, everything that the Prime Minister of the Biafran government in exile had preached all the way from early 2021, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not yet kidnapped. All of them are part and parcel of what are happening today. In these weeks, as time goes on, we will be revisiting some of the messages the Prime Minister told you all of what was to come, which was rejected, which has promulgated into what is happening today. We want one Nigeria to understand that there is no how you can press down the truth. There's no how you can press down Biafra. And the word freedom is inalienable right that is given to living beings all over the earth. How is it happening in the protest of one Nigeria? You know, anything that will bring one Nigeria down and destroy it and burn into ashes is what the Biafran government wants. So whichever way that you know how to burn one Nigeria down, please do it, because it is what we clap for. It is what we support. We do not support the continuous existence of one Nigeria. We do not support protests for one Nigeria to continue to exist, or to rear men, or to stand again to kill more people, no, or to slaughter. What we support is destroy one Nigeria. That is what we want to see. We want to see one Nigeria destroyed to the very ground, because thousands and millions are living in IDP camps. Thousands and millions have been massacred and butchered. Children and women and children have been desolated from their homes. What you see happening today did not start today. And where it will take you all to is where we are waiting before the Biafran government will press the explosive button that will destroy one Nigeria totally. So when you see them protesting, clap for them, share their videos, yes, and laugh and watch them as they protest and as some of them are killed, because when Biafrans were slaughtered, when Biafrans were killed, they shared your videos. They laughed at you. They made mockery of you. They said you were a social media country. They said you were looking for Biafra on the social media. They said you are fighting for no just cause. They said you are wasting your time and wasting your lives, that Nigeria can never be destroyed, that Nigeria can never be dissolved. I tell you today, with everything adding up, the equation of one Nigeria destruction is on the table. So we enjoy the show that is happening in the zoo. You see, the Afon Jazz, the wailing Afon Jazz, after Tinubu spoke, they ran back into their shells, because as you normally know them, they are the people that will drag you into a fight and then run away and leave you there. Why? Because they see that it is their own turn, it is their own time for them to rule one Nigeria and to endorse the massacre and destruction of lives and properties of millions of people. One Nigeria has become a situation of, it is my own turn to lead the massacre, it is my own turn to loot, it is my own turn to destroy. So there is no justified mindset that can come out again and tell you that what the politicians are doing are good or bad when it comes to their own turn of being in power. That is why even as people are dying and butchered on daily basis and the government do nothing about it, you can see that the Yorubas, the Afonjas, they are 100% comfortable with whatever is going on, because it is their own turn to rule. They see that it is their own turn, that Jakaban must rule, even if they slaughter your babies, women, and children on daily basis. They don't bloody care. Even if you are kidnapped along the road, they don't bloody care. All they want is to see that you are slaughtered, and let the Afon Jazz be the one in charge and rule, and let their own 4 term, 3 term, 5 terms come and go. If you do and know anything to do for the one Nigeria to be destroyed, burn it down, because we are burning it down in the other part of the east. Wherever the presence of one Nigeria is in Biafra land, we are burning it down. So do same wherever you find them. Children have been butchered, children have been slaughtered and massacred in the ongoing protests in Kaduna. The Nigerian government with their terrorist army come out and say, we could kill them mistakenly. It is nothing like a mistake. A 12-year-old was slaughtered by a Nigerian army. They pursued him all the way from the road to the father's house, and they shot him in front of the father. This is a little boy that did not carry AK-47. He did not carry knife. He did not carry machete. He did not carry stick. when they killed him. They killed him because it is in their DNA to massacre and to slaughter lives and properties. And they will come out boldly to tell you that they killed that boy mistakenly. How will you say you killed a boy of 12-year-old mistakenly who cannot harm an army personnel? You pursued him all the way from the road where they were protesting. You head him down to where his father was in front of his father's house. Then you pointed the gun on him and then you shot him to death. Then the Nigerian army came out boldly to say that they killed him, and they are claiming that they killed him mistakenly. There's nothing like mistake. Why don't you kill Fulani terrorists mistakenly? Why don't you kill the Islamic jihadist terrorists mistakenly that rampage everywhere in the north? When you see these children coming out and filling up the spaces along the road, one question you should ask yourself is, whenever we used to make publications of 750 massacred, slaughtered by Fulani terrorists in Kaduna, those publications and those massacres are not done in Yoruba land. Those massacres are not done in EKID. They are not done in Ondo. They are not done in Lagos. They are done in where? In Kaduna, Kano, Maiduguri, Zamfara, Benue, Sokoto, Borno, Abuja, Niger. These people have felt the brunt of the massacre of one Nigeria more than you. 95% of them are in the hands of the terrorists, and they are living in IDP camps. At times I wonder if the children protesting are actually the children of the mothers that have already been butchered and slaughtered by the Fulani terrorists, sponsored by the federal government of Nigeria. When they kill your children, I wonder what you will do. I wonder if you will sit back and watch as dead bodies of your children and their blood flow in front of your house. Then you will start clapping for Nigerian government and say, Nigerian government, thank you for you have massacred my baby that I carried in my womb for good 9 months in rain and in sun, in pains and in penury. You suffered with pure water on your head, selling a basin of periwinkle, selling a basin of snail, selling a basin of water leaf, selling a basin of pumpkin leaf, just to make sure you make ends meet and take care of your baby, which a government of the day can never give you a grant. In Europe and America and UK and other Western worlds and countries, children that are born into the society are given child benefits. They start paying you from the day you are registered as a child that is born within this vicinity. Your country start paying benefits to you. As you are growing up, your money is piling up in the bank for you. When you get to age of 18 and above, you now have access to that money, to touch that money and use it to establish your life or whatever you want to do. This is aside from your education that your parents facilitate alongside with the country where you find yourself to be educated. But in Nigeria, they eradicate innovations and technologies. I want you guys to enjoy the show in One Nigeria and then get ready. If you're a Biafran, be security conscious wherever you are in Biafra land and even in the zoo. Yes, if you are in the zoo, you are in diaspora. It's only when you're in Biafra land that you are in homeland. So keep your fingers crossed because the Biafran government is in charge of Biafra land. And we are watching everything that is happening in the zoo diaspora of One Nigeria. When the dance and the music becomes over interesting, yes, that is when the exemplary masquerades will come out to showcase what they have practiced for years behind the scene. What am I saying? The Biafran government is watching and will strike when it interests us the most. Yes, Let the protest continue as far as it is to the destruction of one Nigeria. We have seen many structures falling down. We have seen many parastatals going down. Yes. If the life of a baby that is killed in one Nigerian government come out to pay 300,000 naira. 300,000 naira at this very point is about $188 or $118. Is it that your life worth just $118? That your mother suffered to carry you in your womb for good 9 months? One Nigerian government will come out and then use AK-47, shoot you to death, and then they'll go and bring 300,000 naira and give you as compensation. So you have killed the future of my child. You have killed the future of the entire generation that child would have brought. You have killed the hope and aspirations of the entire family. And you're giving us 300,000 naira. Your organs were already signed off before now. Now what the government does is to come out in broad daylight to massacre you. I salute all of you. I want you all to watch the messages that the Prime Minister gave to one Nigeria in March 2021. In March 2021. Because everything that we are doing connects. The messages of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, right from 2013, coming down to today, it connects to everything that is happening now. And the one that will still happen tomorrow. So, as you watch this program, I want you to have your mind very cool. Get a cup of coffee or juice or wine of any kind. Use it to be calming yourself down. Connect the dots and see what the Prime Minister talked about in 2021 and what is happening now in 2024. Remember, the Biafran government is in charge. And no MAGA will make noise for Biafra land.
Simon Ekpa is looking like a bigger threat than what IPOB represents. And when I was reading about IPOB, I'm like, these people should realize that Simon Ekpa is asking the people to celebrate Biafra heroes from 29 to the 31st. IPOB only asked for 1 day. That's May 30, which is the day that over the years they had celebrated the Biafran heroes. But Simon Ekpa is saying no. It has to be from the 29th to the 31st. That is a threat on its own that we have to deal with.
Himself obeys the sit at home on Monday, and then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home, and government shut down on Mondays. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland.
Yeah, Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, feel it, come on. Yeah. Say Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What did they know? What do they know? Let's see. What do they see? If you give me a gun, I'll shoot them aside. Give me a gun. Give me a gun. I will shoot them aside. Give me a gun. I will shoot them aside. Give me a gun. Give me a gun. Shoot them aside. Give me a gun. I will shoot them aside. No, no, no. IKOM and Igwe Tanura. The lovers of Biafra. This is the time we need.
Again, and welcome back to this wonderful broadcast. What are we going to do this evening? We are going to continue the exposition, the destruction, and making sure that the disintegration of Nigeria is happening right before your very eyes. Now, before we start, I want to give you a brief of, the whole thing we're going to do this evening. I want to tell you this evening how the Sultan of Sokoto led terrorist organization called Mayete Allah, Boko Haram, Bandit, and what have you, are being used for the colonization, Islamization, and the conquest. It's been okay. Now I think I'm ready now. Also, I am going to show you, because when we are speaking, some people will not understand. So I try as much as possible to always get something evidence to show you, practical. I'm going to show you how far the Islamization and colonization of Nigeria have gone, so that for those who are waking up late, you will know what the damage you have done for waking up late. Somebody like the governor of Anambra State, who all these years, you only today, 2nd of March, he come to ban Fulani in Anambra State. Only today. Are you aware of that? Now, I am going to show you the damages you have done by not waking up on time. One moment.
Is it going to win?
First of all, let me start, because we have to be, let me start by showing you this video, just the clip, very small clip about what this 10-year-old Biafran, 10-year-old Biafran, what this 10-year-old Biafran said during the war. I want you to watch, and I want you to tell me, today, do you have a 10-year-old who can talk like this? Now watch.
How old are you?
I'm 10 years.
10 years old. You know why Biafra is fighting?
Biafra is fighting for survival.
Is it going to win?
Yes.
Do you hear that? They asked him, do you know why Biafra is fighting? This little boy, 10-year-old, say Biafra is fighting for survival. 10-year-old. Now, this 10-year-old brain, 10-year-old brain is what is lacking in the entire 200 million Nigerians. A 10-year-old were able to say Biafrans are fighting for survival. Today, the people who call themselves elders are fighting for restructuring Nigeria. They are fighting for resource control. They are fighting for regional government. They are fighting for autonomy. But we are telling them, the struggle now is not about restructuring. The struggle now is not about resource control. Your resource control is useless when you control your resources, and the Sultan of Sokoto will send his boy to come and bomb you, bomb your market, kill and rape your women while you control your natural resources. Restructuring of Nigeria is useless when you can govern yourself, have your local police. Meanwhile, Sultan of Sokoto led the terrorists will be hiring people from all over the world to come and fight you. They will make your territory ungovernable. They will make sure that nothing you have, you are going to use it for anything. Because in a restructured Nigeria, you will not have right over the territorial integrity. It is still going to be Nigeria. And you cannot protect your borders against other Nigerians. And who are these other Nigerians? The terrorist Fulanis. You cannot protect your borders against them. I'm just saying, about the restructure, because the restructure will never happen. You are going to use the same guns and ammunition to get restructure. The same gun you are going to use to get a disintegrated Nigeria, you are going to use it to get restructured Nigeria. They can never restructure Nigeria, because the target of Fulani, the target of Sultan of Sokoto, and the target of the government is to run you over. Now, for you to get the picture, remember what this 10-year-old boy said. We are fighting for survival. And that is exactly what it has become today. After 50 years, more than 50 years. More than 50 years. We are telling you, the elders, what we are fighting for now is not even about the Biafra. It is not even about Oduduwa. It is about survival. Survival. And somebody is saying it is time for us to be president. President in a death row country? President in a dead country? We are talking about survival of your children, survival of your women, survival of your all your siblings and all your villagers and all that. And somebody is saying it is our turn for presidency. Now, something is going to shock you now. I come across a video. And the video, even though the video, the quality of the video, was not good, but I think the video was quite interesting. Because, when we are explaining it like this, without something to show for it, you will not understand. So, no matter how poorly recorded this video is, I want to play it, and I commend the person who have, made this video, because this is what I call, a grounded research. Now, I want you to watch. One moment.
POV.
Now, you will be shocked. You will be shocked how far Fulani have gone in Nigeria. You will be shocked. When we are showing you, they are there. They are there. There was a time we posted the communities where you have the Fulanis. We posted where they are, the settlement of Fulani. We posted them, especially in the east. There are about over 300 or 400 settlements in the east alone. And then they have their settlement in the entire south. We posted that in. A lot of people don't understand the implication. Now you are going to see the implication. I want you to watch this. You see, this particular video.
Good morning, everybody. My special regards to our leader, Mazinam, all hail Biafra, and good morning to all our IPOB. Please, let everybody listen to this. In Nigeria, in years past, history were banned. Who banned history in Nigerian schools? It was the Fulanis that banned history. So when we have a public outcry for history to come back to school, so that people can know who they are, where they're coming from, and where they're going. History were then reintroduced. But our greatest shock and surprise, the Fulanis manipulated the history they introduced in schools. The book we are looking at now is History for Nigerian Primary Schools, Primary 3, or you call it Basic 3. And here are the authors of this book. You can see the authors.
Pay attention to the names of the authors of this book.
But to tell you the grand plot and plan of the plan is, go to this page, the team 1.
I believe you have seen the book in question. Those of you who are in Nigeria, I want to, ask you for a favor. I want you to look for this book anywhere. Somebody who will be able to get this book, scan this book and send to me. I will really appreciate the person. At least not all the book, but this particular pages that this our brother is talking about, because I want to do a groundbreaking teaching on this particular subject. Very important. I want to do a groundbreaking teaching on this subject. And if you have a possibility to buy this book, or not even buy it, you can go to the bookshop, take your camera, take picture of these pages, like very good picture, not the one you will take and I will be seeing the tables and all that. Take a very good picture of the pages and send it to me. I will really appreciate it, because I am going to do a groundbreaking teaching with this particular book. Now, let us go there. Let us continue.
Origin and the people. Origins and people. Look at this place. The thing talk of how we have over 250 ethnic groups in Nigeria. Now, go to Module 1. You see how the history book talked about how we have 3 major ethnic groups in Nigeria: the Yoruba, the Igbo, the Hausas. Now they come down and explain. Go to page 3 of this book. I'm sorry, the video is dark. Page 3 of this book talked about the ANNANG people and everything about it. Go to look at the area map. Was that now? This one is about the Bura people. They talked about where they came from. Now, if you look at
somebody said that our leader is on air. Is that true? Is that true? I want you people to check to know whether our leader is on air, so we can stream it immediately. Of course, he can come on air anytime if there is an urgency. Can you all check to know whether our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is on air? No. All right. So that person who came to comment that thing, we are going to be looking for him to block him immediately when we have the time. All right, so let us continue. One moment.
They talk about where they came from. Now, if you look at this place, you find out that all the places that Boko Haram people in numbers are the original people of that state of Adamawa and Borno. You can see them go to Chibok, Dambuwa, Boza, and all those places. Now, go to the other place, you can see Egun. Egun is also a tribe in Nigeria, an ethnic group. They are found in Lagos. Let me go to the point. Look at this place now. They talk about the Fulanis. You can see it.
Now, this is where I want you to all pay attention to.
You can see it. You can see it. Now look at the map of where Fulanis are living in Nigeria. You can see the full map of Nigeria. And they name the states where they are. You can see them there. No, Fulanis are not telling everybody, telling the world that they own Nigeria, that they are everywhere in Nigeria, that Nigeria is their own. So when they start to teach people from nursery school, primary school, secondary school to university, all this, automatically give it 10, 20, 50 years, if they will change the narrative, they will not say that Fulani owns Nigeria, and it will be obvious that they own Nigeria by the distorted history they are not teaching in school. We need to rise up now, or we will be consumed. Fulani, they have planned everything, and they are using the people that want to conquer, the people that are conquering, the people that are massacring. That's the people they are using, brainwashing them. They are in this together with the British. British are the British people. The British people, they are the brain behind all this. They are the people directing them on what to do. So let everybody rise up now, or let's all want to go extinct for Fulani to take over. Thank you so much. I wish this video can get our leader and to the entire BOB family worldwide and every indigenous people in Nigeria. Thank you and God.
Now, have you people seen it? Like I said, the video is not like really that good. So I want people in Nigeria to look for that book, and get a copy for me. Now, what I want to tell you is this. You see, they are now teaching the history that they removed, a distorted history. And when you look at it, it is not even a distorted history. It is not even a distorted history, because the place where they tell you that Fulanis are now, Fulanis are there. But do you know what is missing there? What is missing there is that Igbo, where Igbos are, is not in that history book, because Igbos are all over Nigeria. Igbos are all over Nigeria. So now, of course, they are not living in the forest. Igbos are all over Nigeria, legitimately paying, buying houses, building houses, paying rent, contributing to the economy of that particular place where they are. So it cannot be compared to the people who come with terrorism, and they are not killing anybody. Now, you don't see that on that map. You don't see that in at least the guy did not show that, in the history of Ndi Igbo in Nigeria, in this particular history now, that Igbos are all over Nigeria. Remember, it is the major tribe. The history is not also in Yoruba. Yoruba people are scattered all over Nigeria, right? Now, in this particular history book now, you did not see the full map of Nigeria, that Yoruba people are all over Nigeria. You didn't see that. It is only Fulani. And they are now telling you that Fulani are all over Nigeria. They tell you the state, and it is now being taught to your children. The fake history now is being taught to your children in your school. Do you even ask your children what kind of history book are they teaching them in school? I am asking you. Those of you who have your children in Nigeria and they are going to school, do you ever ask them to bring that history book you have? Let us look at it. Have you ever done that? You don't do that. They will only tell you to buy this, recommend this history book, go and buy it. That is for primary 3. Go and buy that one, that is for primary 4. Go and buy that one, that is for primary 5. The teacher will mandate your children to buy the book. You will use your own hard-earned money. Buy this book without knowing the content. Without knowing the content. You buy it with your money, give your children. You are feeding your children with junk. And you are telling your children, you are sponsoring your children, paying your hard-earned money to buy a book that was actually designed to kill you. You see? Now your children will grow up. They will ask your children, tell us the history of Nigeria. Fulani is all over Nigeria. Fulani is the only tribe that is recognized in the history of Nigeria, that they are all over Nigeria. It is already in your children's head in the next 50 years. If, of course, we are calculating it, because Nigeria cannot be more than 2023. No, but everybody knows that. But if this is allowed to continue, in the next 10 years, your child have grown with this mentality of Fulani everywhere in Nigeria. They say Fulani is in Anambra, the tribal, as an indigenous people. Why do they have it in the map? Why are they teaching it to the children? Because they want to come from the back door. So that Fulani you see in your forest, he said that we are chasing away now. They are already in the history book. That Fulani settlement you see, that small Fulani settlement is already in the history book. And they are writing it not as an indigenous people. Do you understand what it means? What it means is that as Igbo people are in Lagos, when you want to write the history of Nigeria, you will write Igbos are found in Lagos. That is what it means. Igbos are found in Yoruba land. Igbo become indigenous people in Yoruba land. That is what the history book is telling you here. They didn't do that. However, they did not do that to the Igbos. And again, they did not do that to Yoruba. They did not do that to any other tribe, but they did it to Fulani. They say, Fulani are found in Anambra. Fulani are found in Enugu. Fulani are found in Lagos. Fulani are found in Ondo. Fulani are found in Bayelsa. Fulani are found in here. Fulani are found in there. And for that reason, they are changing history right in front of your eyes. And nobody is paying attention. You don't know the school. You don't know the paper. You don't know the book your children is reading. Let us listen to the video again, because this is very, very important.
Good morning, everybody. My special regards to our leader, ANNANG, all hail Biafra, and good morning to all our IPOB. Please let everybody listen to this. You know, in Nigeria, in years past, history were banned. Who banned history in Nigerian schools?
This is the name of this book, History for Nigeria's Primary Schools. Please look for this book. Give me copies. I am going to use it and use it very well.
It was the Fulani that banned history. So when we have a public outcry for history to come back to school, so that people can know who they are, where they're coming from, and where they're going. History were then reintroduced. But to our greatest shock and surprise, the Fulanis manipulated the history they introduced in schools. The book we are looking at now is History for Nigerian Primary Schools, Primary 3, or you call it Basic 3. And here are the authors of this book.
This is the authors. Christopher B. Enu Ogbogo, Ben Jafet Audu.
You can see the authors.
Folayemi Famoroti and Evelyn Onwaniban.
But to tell you the grand plot and plan of the Fulanis, go to this page, the team 1, Origin and the People. Origins and People. Look at this place. The thing thought of how we have over 250 groups in Nigeria. Now, go to Module 1. You see how the history book talked about how we have 3 major ethnic groups in Nigeria: the Yorubas, the Igbo, the Hausas. Now they come down and explain. Go to page 3 of this book. I'm sorry, the video is dark. Page 3 of this book talked about the ANNANG people and everything about it. Go to look at the map was that now this one is about the Bura people. They talked about where they came from. Now, if you look at this place, you find out that all the places that Boko Haram are killing people in their numbers are the original people of that state of Adamawa and Borno. You can see them, go to Chibok, Dambuwa, Boza, and all those places. Now, go to the other place, you can see Egun. Egun is also a tribe in Nigeria, an ethnic group. They are found in Lagos. But let me go to the point. Look at this place now. They talked about the Fulanis. You can see it. You can see it. You can see it. Now look at the map of where Fulanis are living in Nigeria. You can see the full map of Nigeria. And the name the states where they are, you can see them there. No, Fulanis are not telling everybody, telling the world that they own Nigeria, that they are everywhere in Nigeria, that Nigeria is their own. So when they start to teach people from nursery school, primary school, secondary school to university of all this, automatically give it 10, 20, 50 years, they will change the narrative. They will not say that Fulani owns Nigeria, and it will be obvious that they own Nigeria by the distorted history they are not teaching in school. We need to rise up now, or we will be consumed. Fulani, they have planned everything, and they are using the people they want to conquer, the people that are conquering, the people that are massacring. That's the people they are using.
Now, I want you to see the letter. You know, they say the Fulani people can be found. Are you seeing that? The Fulani people can be found. Found in the north.
Brainwashing them. They are in this together with the British.
And the north central. And the north central state of Nigeria, such as Bauchi, they were mentioning where you can find the Fulani.
The British people, the British people, they are the brain behind all this. They are the people directing them on what to do. So let everybody rise up now, or let's all want to go extinct for Fulani to take over. Thank you so much. I wish this video can get a leader and to the entire IBOB family.
The video has actually gotten to everywhere, as you can see, and we are going to do justice to it. Now, you have just watched it. The question is, are you checking the books you are buying for your children in Nigeria? It's time. It is time you begin to check the book. A lot is being fed to your children without you knowing it. Without you knowing it. It is time. It is time you begin to check the books you buy for your children. And all these kind of books must be rejected in Nigeria, must be rejected completely in Nigeria, and you have to be doing that yourself as a parent. As a parent. Now, the Sultan of Sokoto have contracted WIKE. Are you aware of that? He has contracted. The Sultan led this jihad going on in Nigeria now. He has contracted WIKE. He told WIKE to try and mediate between the other, the head of the terrorist, the governor of is it Zamfara also, and the governor of Benue State, Governor Orutu, because they knew that Governor Orutu is out for good. So there is a need to quench the fire, and they are using the non-entity WIKE to settle it. Now tell me, settling Governor Orutu and the chief of terrorist governor, how does that solve the security problem? It did not solve it, and it will not solve it. The only thing they have succeeded to use Governor WIKE to do now is to make sure that they suppress anybody that want to rise up to expose them, like Governor Orutu is doing. So, and Governor Orutu, or whatever he's called, let him not be the mumu of all people. This man called Governor Orutu, he was the one who, at the end of the day, they killed his people. He lamented. He wrote letter. Nobody responded. The people that are killing his people, Sultan of Sokoto are their chairman, the board of trustee chairman. The people that are killing his people, presidency is Petro. He wrote letter, 5 different letters. They did not respond. And at the end of the day, they compelled him to accept apology. These same people killing his people came to Benue State to apologize openly in the public. 2020 February. They apologized. Governor Orutum said he don't want to accept apology. When they went to Northern Governors Forum, he accepted apology. All of a sudden now, when Governor Orutum finally wake up, Sultan of Sokoto, you know how Governor White goes to bow down to Sultan of Sokoto, every one of you have seen the videos. All of a sudden, they contacted White. You know, they are using him now very well. They contacted White to call them to get, you know, two of them to beg and make peace with them. And White has done that. White has done that. So let us see, in case you don't know, White have done that. A moment. Let us continue, and I'm going to bring that video, of course, to you. But let us watch this particular video.
Organization, gentlemen of the press, we read the statement credited to the Fulani Socio-Cultural Organization, in which the group announced that it has established its security outfit called Miyetti Allah Vigilante to operate nationwide. As much as we don't have any problem with Miyetti Allah floating security outfit in other states, it is important to state that such a vigilante group will not operate in Benue State. Miyetti Allah has no constitutional right to establish a nationwide security outfit. Benue does not use the Miyetti Allah vigilante. The state government is working with conventional security forces and has already established a vigilante group at the state, local government, and ward levels. This is evident in the ongoing recruitment of personnel for community policing, who will soon be trained as recommended by the Inspector General of Police. The idea of running a nationwide vigilante group is a mere strategy by the Fulani Socio-Cultural Organization to elevate their nefarious and inhuman activities to another level. They have repeatedly claimed the responsibility for the killing of thousands of children and women, as well as other vulnerable people in different states. Yet, members of the group work freely in Abuja and hold press conferences, threatening to unleash terror on the people of this country. We once more call for the arrest and prosecution of officials of Miyetti Allah Kautahore to end the spate of crime in the country. We urge the federal government to stop looking elsewhere for bandits who have been killing innocent Nigerians. Miyetti Allah Kautahore are coordinators of banditry in this country, and officials of the group reside in Abuja. Thank you very much.
You see, Miyetti Allah is the one coordinating all the terrorism, all the banditry in the country, and the officials of this Miyetti Allah reside in Abuja. Remember, this broadcast, the title is to expose how the Sultan-led Miyetti Allah terrorists and jihadists are taking over Nigeria. Now, this man said that the federal government should not look elsewhere, that everything they are looking for is in Miyetti Allah. They are the one coordinating the attacks, coordinating the bandits and everything. And it is not a lie. It is not a lie. Now, where they are not, in fact, where they are not getting it, where these people are missing it is that the same federal government they are calling are patron to Miyetti Allah. How can they? The people are yet to get our message. Our message is that the federal government is using Miyetti Allah for the conquest of Nigeria. Is that so difficult to understand? How can you be calling the same federal government that are the patron to the Miyetti Allah? And the Sultan of Sokoto is the chairman of board of trustee of Miyetti Allah. So what is wrong with you people? How can you be calling the federal government? The only solution, and this man is even talking about police, community police, that will be controlled by the same federal government. It's going to be dead on arrival. The only thing you need now is a security outfit like the ESN, Eastern Security Network. That's That's what everybody should go for. Because the government is sponsoring them. Let me show you again. A moment. One moment. Now, for those of you who understand Hausa language, government is sponsoring that. I want to, most of you must have watched this. We are going to bring somebody who speaks Hausa, but not yet. You see, what this person is saying is that government sponsor and fund them and give them arms.
Idan ba gwamnati ta daure man wanda yake cikin daji ya ta'addanci ba Allah ubangiji ya tsine ma Allah dauki rayuwa ta a wurin nan. Bahilla ce saniya aka san shi da ita sai noma. Saniya ba ta haifa bindiga AK-47. Bahilla ce bai da makera da zai kera bindiga AK-47. Gwamnati ke turowa har muka samu. Mu kuma wallahi dalilin da ya sa billahi lazi shekara na 7 ina makarantar allo. Amma lokacin da na dawo na tsinci kaina a cikin wannan abu wallahi ina mamaki kullum ina tunanin rayuwata. Saboda mahaifa na akalla a kasar dan banga da so idan ba.
What he is saying is that for those of you who do not understand, what this man is saying is that, let me even see whether I can read the translation to you, to most of you, to understand what this man is actually saying. He said, I swear to the Almighty God that the government is the one arming us. We Fulani don't know guns. We only know cows and how to rear cows. Cows don't give birth to guns. I swear to God, we just sat down and we are supplied AK-47 by the government. I am not afraid to say the truth. I attended Islamia, and when I finished my school, we were given these weapons. I am wondering what I will do with my life now. That was the translation of what this man is saying. I am going to bring somebody who speaks Hausa to come and translate it. So if you know that you speak Hausa language very well and you can translate what this guy was saying, get yourself ready. Not yet, but get yourself ready. So I will bring you in when the time comes to, interpret this or translate it to us. But the translation is just what I just read now. But I still want live translation so that the guy will talk and you can translate for people to understand what is going on. So, having said this, I want you to see the one they call a WIKE. He is now their servant that will unite those who are fighting to protect their own people.
Let me use this opportunity to say that I thank the governor of Bauchi, the governor of Benue State, for listening to my brother, the governor of Adamawa, for us to meet and see how some of those perceived differences are sorted out. And we give God the glory today that those differences have been sorted out by members of one political party, like what about you.
He said perceived differences. Perceived differences in security matter. When a governor was advocating for on behalf of terrorists, this man, Wyke, drug addict, came to say he wants to reconcile their differences. I don't know which kind of differences this man wants to reconcile. The differences of Orutum, not a terrorist, and the other one supporting terrorism. I don't know. Why could not have meetings how to end the killings being orchestrated by the Fulani terrorists under the leadership of Sultan of Sokoto. He could not convene meetings of governors how to get rid of Fulani terrorists from the forest. They called him, gingered him, we are looking up to you for vice president. Now you need to do something. Wyke now swing into action. And he is proud to speak about differences. Do you understand? You people, are you understanding what do you actually thinking about what I'm saying? He wants to settle their differences. People who have been into a verbal war because of the insecurity. One is supporting terrorism. One is against terrorism. And Wike or Wyke is the one that will call them to settle their differences. Now, if Wyke succeeded in settling their differences, who is going to buy the difference that they had? Who is going to now possess the difference? Where are they sending the difference to? Where is Wyke going to send their difference to? Which is the killing of people and arming of terrorist herdsmen. Who is going to collect the difference? No, I'm asking you people, is it going to solve the fact that the man is supporting the terrorist? Is it going to solve the fact that when Dr. Man Lafia told us that a governor is the leader, commander of Boko Haram, he was actually talking to this man? And a lot of people think it was Erufai. Erufai is a bad man. We all know that. Erufai is a bad man. He's one of them. He's one of them. But when Dr. Man Lafia was telling us that a governor, a serving governor is the commander of Boko Haram, every finger was pointing at Erufai. All finger was pointing at Erufai. And that, if you remember that, if you people could remember, I know it was not Erufai. But Erufai is part of them. But Erufai is not the commander. They said a governor, a serving governor is the commander of Boko Haram. They are talking about this man. And now, Wyke has to step in to settle the difference. Only God knows what is the difference they are settling. Whether the man is not supporting Boko Haram again, whether the man is not supporting terrorism, whether the man is not after Islamization of Nigeria. But you know what they have done? They want to quench the fire. Sultan of Sokoto have called Wyke, quench the fire. And the Mumu, looking up to the vice president, want to quench the fire. Meanwhile, his people will continue to pay the price with their life. That is how the leaders behave. I don't know the kind of differences somebody, a Sultana from a Christian Sultana will go and settle with a nomadic governor, a terrorist governor that have supported people, armed them, financed them, and you just watch the video of the guy confessing. Let us even listen to what he said.
Let me use the opportunity to say that I thank the governor of Bauchi, the governor of Benue State, for listening to my brother, the governor of Adamawa, and myself, for us to meet and see how some of those perceived differences are sorted out. And we give God the glory today that those differences have been sorted out. We're members of one political party, like what Bauchi and Benue said. We don't want the inefficiency. We don't want.
I want you to pay attention to one thing. This man is the most stupidest person I have seen. This white, he is certainly somebody because they are in the same. Did he say the same political party? When it comes to the conquest of Nigeria, they don't know political party. They don't know who is PDP. They don't know who is APC. The only language they know is Fulani. The only language they know is Mayete Allah. That is when it comes to the conquest of Nigeria. The only language they know is Mayete Allah. The only language they know is Northern Nigeria. The only language they know is Fulani. But here, this is a Eflefu talking about a member of some political party. Now I want to ask you, when the governors were going to the south, to Yoruba land, and when they were condemning the eviction and chasing of terrorists from the Yoruba forest, did you hear it from the APC governor? Did you hear it from the PDP governor? You hear it from the northern leaders and northern governors. From northern governors. They don't, and this man is idiot, playing politics with people's life, saying this one is PDP, this one is APC. What the hell? Who is interested in who is APC and who is PDP? We are talking about security of life and property. These people rose up to defend their terrorist organization. Irrespective of political party, they throw their political party aside because their target is to kill this white at the end of the day. Take his community, take his land, convert them, Fulanize them, and he is looking for vice president. Who tell you that Fulani, if you are in a country that is actually a country, will you be serving Fulani before you can become president? Must you serve Fulani before you can become a vice president? Must you do favor to Sultan of Sokoto before you can become a vice president if Nigeria is a country? Of course, you can't. But you are doing it, licking their asses. You go to Abuja, you bend your ass, they do whatever they want to do with your ass, you come back to River State and you are playing lion. You are playing lion. When you go to Abuja, you become a chicken. You give them your ass anyhow. They play with your ass. Anyhow, all this malam, they have finished all of you from Ojozo coming to that. We have the record of how you people are doing it in Abuja. We know. And then you come to River, you are speaking like frog. Look at what you are doing. You are saying that, you know, a political party of the same political party, this man did not know PDP when he was attacking the governors in Yoruba land. In fact, he even attacked the PDP governor. When he was attacking the Yoruba governors, he did not know PDP, he did not know APC. But here, you are over Sabi, members of the same political party. Over Sabi, you are the only one who have brain to know party. But this man didn't look at party. When he was defending terrorists, he did not look at party. When he was defending the terrorists of which he is the head, he didn't look at party. He didn't know who is APC. He didn't know who is PDP. He defended against any governor that said Fulani must leave. And he even went ahead to say Fulani must be allowed to carry AK-47. And this idiot is here talking. These are the leaders. That's why you can't have electricity. That's why you can't have good road. That's how you can't have hospital. That's why you can't have social amenity. If you ask them, what is the reason why you cannot have ordinary road in Nigeria? No reason. No, absolutely no reason. Why is it that you have a country that you don't have hospital, but you have the money? No reason. Why is it that you cannot have electricity in Nigeria? No reason. Absolutely no single reason. They cannot explain to you what is the problem. They cannot explain to you why that Nigeria cannot have electricity 24 hours. I am telling you. Ask them now. They will tell you, that one is a private sector, this, that. They don't know. They don't know. We are generating, today they will say they generate megawatts this. Tomorrow they say they generate another megawatts. The next tomorrow they think go to zero. The next tomorrow it come up. They cannot tell you the reason why they cannot give you electricity. No reason. But it is what you just see now, this man displaying shows why Nigeria is nosediving and why Nigeria can never work. Because the people you have as leaders are all non-entities, brainless people. Completely brainless people. Now let us listen to him.
Honestly, the capacity of government to have the issue of security in the country to govern us. Everybody knows that the federal government failed in providing security to this country. And of course, we will not blame them. They are under pressure from the various states. It is not as if we have any personal issues. No. It's like, well, if you are father, which is like the federal government, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Not right. The children will not be happy and they may see two of them fight. Because we failed the father, and that's what has happened in this case. But to God be the glory, now they have seen that they are known for it, and they all come together. And I agree that to move as a people, as friends, as brothers, as a party. I'm aware that the opposition, the ruling party was rejoicing that they are correct. But unfortunately for them, they didn't know that we are trying to find out what they are thinking. And that aversion that they will not be happy today, that two of them are made up to work together. So I thank everybody for the support that you are giving.
You see how stupid the people you have in the South are, and this is the job that this time around the Northern Governors Forum didn't do the magic. The Northern Governor Forum, because when they asked Orutum to accept apology, Orutum refused. They went to the Northern Governors Forum to they went there. They compelled him. If you see how they treat him and the chairman of the Northern Governors Forum, he's just a ceremonial chairman of Northern Governors. This along of this Plateau man. They went there. Anytime they go there, they swangled them, and Orutum has no choice. They compelled them to accept apology. I am still wondering what has happened to the Northern Governors Forum that they could not settle this one. So something fishy is going on. Something fishy is going on. They want to use Wike or Wike to make a statement. They want to use Wike to make a statement to other Nigerians. Do you know what it means? They want to use Wike to make a statement. So I am thinking very deeply. Why is it that the Northern Governors Forum did not settle this matter? Why is it that they have to now contact Wike? Why is it that the Sultan of Sokoto have to call Wike to do this one? They could not do it as they used to do it before in the Northern Governors Forum. But in a matter of days, the reason will come out. We'll go and mark it today. Something fishy is going on. And I don't know it now. But I'm telling you, something fishy is going on for the reason why they contacted Wike to settle them. And we're going to know that reason very soon. It is going to be public very soon. Let us continue.
And the public, everybody should understand that the politics is not the way you think it should be. Everybody is under pressure. So it's not really when everyone comes out to say something. Sometimes not that that's what it meant, but because of the that's also to let people understand too that he's also listening for his people. But what's the more important here today is that two of them agreed and we have ironed out something that's not even a problem. But even through the press, you see, you should have a role to play in stabilizing the country. It is not everything you must support. You don't try to escalate it. Because when you do that, you are not helping the country. Okay, take for example, if Senator Balaman said, oh, the government of that state is this, and you know that can cause crisis among the two states, what do you need to, even to try to let the public know? So you are not even helping. Why not let the public know what is positive that will move our country forward? Not just pick the one you don't like, put it in the headline, so that the country will say, oh, PDP, they are fighting among themselves. Two states are fighting among themselves. When there is no fight. So people have a role to play. You have a role to play. So it's not everything the press must report. Report things that will move the country forward. Not only reporting things that will divide the country. So I thank all of you, and may God bless you as you go back. Thank you. God bless you.
For me and my brother, Governor Wiki, we only brought two friends to be reconciled because of minor disagreement.
Are you hearing them? Governor of Adamawa State, we bring two friends to be reconciled because of minor disagreement. Minor. People life has been murdered, villages has been wiped, and they are calling it minor disagreement. In fact, one moment. Let us not even go far. One moment. I want to show you what is minor disagreement. I want to show you what is minor disagreement. Here we go. You are watching minor disagreement. Here we go.
As I explained earlier, we did for one of the camps, for IDP camps for Benue State, North Central Nigeria. For those of you well known, I not say North Central Nigeria, and be the epicenter for during 2017 to 2018. We see how
they say Benue State is the epicenter for Fulani killing.
Plenty attacks happen where people they come up from their hometown, then they stay for this camp. So we've been telling now some story about how about fun. Many of them say they don't get better food, they don't get water. They say they can't not get any thing where go even better for life at all. They say this way they just be like suffer people for their own country. They say nobody they send them. They say government say they don't build tents for them here, and sake of that, many of them they live for this kind of condition. They don't get a roof over their head.
Now, as you are watching this, I want you to have something in your mind. there is no war. What did I say? I said there is no war. Which people you are watching now? Benue State. Benue State. And what? There is no war. Underline it. There is no war. There is no war. This is Benue people, but what? There is no war. Now they are living in camp, asylum refugee camp in their own country. Thank you, David Moha, for that super chat. They are living in their own country in refugee camp as asylum seekers. Now, and what did I say? I said there is no war. No war, not at least not that we know yet, except the one that they said they have declared ethnic war. They are fighting ethnic. But I'm telling you now, there is no war. Now, these people, they are from Benue State and they are now in asylum camp in their own country. As you are looking at them, they come from village. They come from communities in Benue State. And as you are seeing them there now, what it means is that they have deserted their village. Their own ancestral land have been taken away from them. They can't, they don't have the weapons to fight back. They can't go there. So I'm going to play the video for you to see how huge is this camp, this asylum camp. They apply asylum in their own country. They say internally displaced. Internally displaced for what? They call it IDP. Internally displaced for what? What displaced them? Are you into war? Are you fighting war? Is there a civil war? I am asking you, but you know what? The Sultan of Sokoto and the federal government-led terrorists and jihadists have chased them away from their ancestral land. So as you see them there now, there is no plan. There is no plan whatsoever that they are going to go back to their village in Nigeria. There is no plan. I am telling you today, there is no plan whatsoever that they are going to go back to their village. If they dare to go back to their village, they will be wiped away one night. They can't go back. So as they cannot go back to their village, what does it tell you? It tells you when you go to these villages now, do you know that most of them are farmers? When you go there, Fulani have taken over the farm. Fulani have taken over their villages. Fulani are there now with their cows. Nobody will come there to kill them. They are the one doing the killing. Fulani are there now taking over their land. And that is what Governor White said, a just disagreement. Did you see how evil they are? Did you see that even the White is just as evil as the Northerners? Did you see why this White is not even someone is not supposed to be alive? He doesn't deserve to live. These are the people who actually made it. The people you see are people who actually made it to the camp. A lot of people did not make it here. A lot of people were butchered with machete, guns, and all that. And some of them here have lost their father, their mother, their children, their brother, their sister, and they are there. They can never go back. So as you are watching the video, I want you to have this at the back of your mind, that the people you are watching here are Nigerians from Benue State, and they cannot go back to their village again. And I am telling you now, as you are watching them now, it means that their land has been taken over by Fulani, and Fulani are there now because nobody will come there to kill them. They are the one doing the killing. Now let us watch.
They know if the sun they shine, so it they beat them. If rain they fall, so it they fall on top their body. And many of them say, now the kind of life what they give for their own fatherland be this. Say they even pass, so they face, even pass say person be refugee for another country and say they here, nothing, no hope. These are the people where they say they be the farm, they be get energy, they be do their work, they feed their families, but now their children say school say they know they go.
Did you hear that? These are the people where we say they be the farm. Pay attention to that word, farm.
Nothing they life said they difficult for them, and so we come here to do live broadcast for the BBC News Pidgin to look at waiting they happen for here, how their life be, and waiting they cause this big. We know say for 2017 during the clash between Heather and Farmer, we know say plenty fight happen between Fulani herdsmen and the people of Benue here. Sake of say they try to bring their cattle come the Benue Valley because of say land for Benue Valley.
See the people that own the land, their life now, even Fulani is better than them. Even Fulani house is better than this. Fulani house in the forest is better. That these are people that farm. They have food in surplus. They live in a zinc house in their villages. They live in zinc house. Look at they have turned them to even worse than nomadic. Even Fulani cannot live there. Have you not seen the Fulani house? Have you not seen it? They make it very well with the grass and everything. Look at where they are living. They have some. This is what you see. What you are seeing now is just, a tip of the iceberg. What Nigeria will turn you into. What Nigeria will turn you into. For those who are in Netherlands saying we are jobless. Are you watching it? Nigeria, any day you go to Nigeria, you are going to meet Fulani herdsmen. They are going to kidnap you. The prayer is going to work. This one is not this one you go to pray. This you go to any juju in this life. You will be taken by Fulani. You will meet them. The prayer is already. We are praying for that. You come here because you stay in Netherlands. You say go and this man go. You are going to meet them anytime you visit Nigeria. That is if you are there. Now, what these people want to do is to turn you, make your life so miserable. Miserable. Do you think these people now will ever rise up to fight? Never. I'm asking you now, when you have been reduced to this level of life, do you think you can ever rise? They have been, you can never. The only way you can rise is that, of course, the only way you can rise is that you accept every condition they give you, and then you start gradually to rise, and it is impossible. It is impossible to rise and start challenging them that this is your ancestral land and all that. So these people now, without the help of other Nigerians, without the disintegration of Nigeria, these people are gone for good. Believe me. How are they going to get money to buy AK-47? How are they going to get money to even sustain if there is war? They are gone. So when you see these policies of the government, this is what they want to subject you to. This is what they want to do to you. This is what they want to do to you. They will cripple your business. They will cripple your economy. They will destroy everything you have, and then they will chase you to a asylum camp, and they will call you IDP, internally displaced people, or internally displaced person. They call you IDP, and by the time they will come, you don't have strength. In fact, you cannot even talk. You cannot even talk anymore. I want you now to think. Those of you in Edo State, those of you in Yoruba land, those of you in Biafra land, I want you to think. The day they will remember your community and run your community over, all of you will run. You don't have AK-47 to confront them. Do you know what is going to happen to you? you are going to end up like this in a camp. For those of you who finally make it, for those of you who run inside the bush and they didn't kill you, you are going to end up like this. It is not. I'm not wishing it to anybody, but I'm just telling you. If you continue to support one Nigeria and allow this country, Nigeria, to continue to be a country, this is going to be your fate. At the end of the day, it must surely happen. And by the time they reduce you to this level, to this kind of life, believe me, you can never have money to buy AK-47. You are gone. Your opportunity to even have anything to buy AK-47 is gone. Now let us watch.
They reach and they get good land where they produce food, and so they bring their cattle come graze. People here tell us say the Fulanis where they been know, they been know before. So they know they fight to say all they do, then go stay together, drink nunu together. Say before they know, around that 2017, now some militant herdsmen come enter. They don't even know who they be. They carry gun, carry AK-47, come they bombard them for their house. Many of them say since 2017 they don't fit go back to their house. Say,
you didn't hear it? Since 2017, they can't go back to their house, and that is how they deceive them. They say, oh, the Fulani we know is there, we have been staying together. Of course! The Fulani we know. Now, ask me a question. Are any Fulani man now there with them? Do you see any Fulani man there with them? The Fulani that was staying with them like, oh, we are good. Oh, yeah, we don't have a... we don't have any problem with you. I am asking you a question now. In this camp now, is there any Fulani from that community that you were with you all this while? Do you see any of the Fulanis here? It's a simple question now. You cannot see them. So why didn't they also take refuge? Why didn't they run? They can't kill them. They are the one who commanded the people to kill. They are the one that have taken over the land and they are there. So these people should ask themselves, and this is something that you should learn from. For those of you who want to give land, I was watching one Yoruba Oba. Fulani, come here. Come here. I want to give you land. I want to give you identity. I told Yoruba people that, the Obas are going to be the biggest problem and challenge they are going to face. And it is happening the way I said it. Oba was one Oba like that was saying, hey, Fulani should come. I'm going to give you identity. I will show the video now. I'm going to give you identity. Come. So now, these people are telling you that they had Fulani before and they were all nice. Everybody is staying together. Now they are not there. Are the Fulanis now with them in this place? Are the Fulanis there now? That same Fulani that was telling them that they are telling this woman that we are together. They are not there. But where are they? They are still there in that land. And these people cannot go back since 2017. Meanwhile, the Fulani who was very nice with them, they are still there. The bullet didn't touch them. The killing didn't reach their end. No. When the people come to kill, they did not see Fulanis. They only see these people from Benue. Because as I'm talking to you now, no single Fulani is here. But you know what? I know that as I'm talking this thing now, that no Fulani here. Tomorrow they are going to tell the Fulani, some of the Fulani to go to the IDP camp. So that any day, these Biafra people will say they don't have Fulani in the camp. You come out and say we have Fulani in the camp. But it is going to, I don't know. So it is going to happen. It is going to happen. Before you know it now, you will begin to see Fulani in IGP. And they will be paying them differently. They will be paying them differently. You are going to be seeing them now in IDP. Go and mark my word. They will tell you, we have Fulani also in the IDP. Now, I do not know when Fulani will become an indigenous person that own house to the extent that they destroy the house and he go to IDP. But it's going to happen in Nigeria. Before the Nigeria disintegration, before 2023, it is going to happen. You're going to see Fulani in IDP. Now let us watch.
of say anytime they try go back, they go still face attack for there. So we come here to talk to some of them to look at.
Did you hear that? Anytime they want to go back to that their place, they will still come and they will still see attack there. Anytime they want to go. So which means the Fulanis are already settled there, waiting for them to come back. Anytime they want to go back there, they are going to kill them. So do those Fulani, those nice Fulani they had with them in those days are still there. Waiting for any time they come, they attack them. They have completely chased them away. And like I said, they will never go back. And somebody is supporting the people that put these people in IDP, in this refugee camp. And the governor of the people that are now in refugee camp are now attacking the man who say the people should continue to kill his people, and White is somewhere in River State. They called him from the north and say, go and settle them. And he came out without shame to say it is just. They think they can laugh at our party. Can white children stay there? Can any family member of white be in this condition? Have white ever visited any IDP camp to know how they ended up in IDP camp? Of course he don't.
Their condition to see what the government they do as per say then they live for their fatherland. They say they live for their fatherland as if na slave they be. Mama too. Iye na di beninga ngwaga ne banina ne bayanina So this old woman here, she's probably like around 60 or 70 years old. We can't tell because of her poor living condition. She can't even talk. She said that things have been difficult, that even to eat now, she doesn't even have to eat. And Mama, can you Okay, she just told me now that they killed 6 of her relatives.
Are you hearing it? Are you hearing it? This is the Nigeria some non-entities are proud of. This is the Nigeria some idiots are proud of. And Wike or White, I call him White. I have given him that name because he's not an Igbo. White cannot even, fear God. He cannot fear God. That a man who said the people who put these people in this condition should carry more AK-47. And the Governor Orutun, kicked against him, attacked him verbally, which is what he should do. Instead of White to begin to think like a human being, he is talking about political party, PDP. PDP, a dead party. PDP, evil party. All of them are evil. He's more interested in a dead sheep. Our political party. And now they have used him to deceive Governor Ortu. Now tell me, how will this peace talk now solve the problem of these people in the IDP? How? I am asking you, how will the solving the problem of these people, how will this discussion with White solve the problem of these people? How? Nothing. What impact will it make? Nothing. Nothing. So they want Orutun to stop fighting for them. That is actually what it means. They use White to make sure that Orutun stop fighting for the people that voted him as a governor. And you just listen to this woman say, 6 of his relatives were killed. 6 of his relatives. Now tell me, this kind of woman, will he ever recover to even have money to buy machete? Will she ever recover to get money to buy machete? She cannot even buy food now. She cannot, this is a refugee camp. There is no market. She don't have any commodity to sell. She don't have any agricultural product to sell. She don't have anything. She don't have nothing. She don't have house. Everything has been taken over by Fulani. And the governor is trying to do something, and Wyke is there in River State saying, I want to make peace with them. Let us watch.
That she doesn't have a child, she doesn't have anybody, she's living in the camp alone. Now, saying no get anybody, they killed 6 of his relatives, as in Pekin said, I want just carry and run come here. Say, as he dey like this, he no get anything to chop, he no get anything. Say, now the only clothes where he carry, say that the only clothes where he wear since he come camp where he live here since 2018, now wetin he get for body, now he get this. Say,
since 2018, a woman wearing this same cloth, living, even Fulani is now better than her. Fulani is now better than her. Fulani is better than her. What is her crime? Her crime is that she is a Nigerian. Her crime is that she found herself in a country that doesn't value human life. What is her crime? Her crime is that she found herself in a country where everybody is mad, where everybody is completely lunatic. And of course, I am not shouting on Facebook. Every day I'm shouting on Facebook. You see that shouting? It is not only shouting, no. We are going to bring to war. You are going to see it. We will bring that war. That war you are running away from, it will start from your village. It will start from your doorstep. Look at the woman. Some of you have your mother in Nigeria. Some of you have your mother who is at her age. Can your mother go through what this woman is going through and survive it? Some of you, your mother cannot even spend 2 years. She has been there since 2018. No children, no money, no food. Living just like that. And this is somebody that have house. This is somebody that have relatives. This is somebody that have village. This is someone that have clan. Everything just vanished to the thin air. For one Nigeria. For one Nigeria.
She lost everything. So these are not this kind of painful memory where women, mothers, children, people for here, they tell us this. Mamsu, Unina, Silas Negio Kakula, Kakuyauna, Mama Tioka, Tioka, so, Mama Yemina room this now where she sleep. She said no bed, nothing. The only belonging where she get for her entire life this. But this now women where they get better farm, where their children, tribal family, so they carry on from one. Only since 2018 when they get that.
You don't have war. For those of you who say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is bringing war, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is bringing war. IPOB is bringing war. What do you need ESN? ESN security. Some people were telling me, this morning. In fact, I was very impressed when I made a post about Wazirike. A lot of people say, forget him, don't. I was very, very impressed. It means that we now have a large number of, larger reasonable people. Because almost everybody say, don't talk, leave him. And if you have been following me, this was, I would say that morning post was the very first time for me to ask opinion of people. Very first time. And I have been trying to deal with Wazirike all this while. But that was the very first time I wanted to test our Biafrans. And I was very impressed. People, we mean business. No, I was very impressed with the response. Everybody said no. Almost everybody. We don't have time to waste. Now, and this for people who are fighting, the only problem they have is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put up ESN. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is was passing the security. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that. Oh, ESN this, ESN that. What if you wake up tomorrow and you find yourself in this situation of these people? Do you think it is not possible? Do you now see what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have sacrificed everything so that it will not happen in Igbo land? You think Uwazirike think that if they want to do this in his community, is going to stop it? It's not going to stop it. The only thing they need is to make sure the Hopus of them give them enough land in the forest. And one day, they are going to come from that forest, kill as many as possible, and go back to the forest. Onewu. The people that were able to make it to run away will run very far. I will not go there again. No, Fulanis have taken over. It become a story. If it is happening in Olo, you will run to another community. It is going to happen. These people here never ever believed. Like 20 years ago. 20 years ago, they never believed that Fulani will come in 2017 and chase them away from their land. But it is happening. I am telling you, I am very serious. Did you hear the woman? The woman said, we had the Fulani before. The Fulani we have with us, they are very nice. We have been living in peace and all that. That is the same thing this Efre Fundibo is telling you today. Ohanes and Doshi and all of them. Fulani are not our enemy. We are living in peace. The same thing Umahi is telling you in the Ebonyi state. Oh, Fulani has been in peace with the Ebonyi people. We are in good time. And wait now. Didn't this Benue state people have a good relationship with Fulani? We are not living in peace. I hope all of you watched it and heard that particular section. The woman said, we have been living in peace with these Fulanis that come now. That the militant Fulani that entered now are the bad one. That is how they do. The one who pretend to be good will leave. And they stay there. Until they have re-strategized and they make sure it is time to deal with your people. They will bring the ones, the same people who you think that they are good, will be the one to tell them where to start the killing from. Where they perceive that will be resistance. They say, start from there. They are going to be resistant from there. Kill them first, and we are already capturing these people. The people you call hope good people, they will be the one directing the where to kill and where to kill. And before you know it, you find yourself in an IDP camp in your own country after 20 years. That one, even the hotel of Wazirike, he is not going to think about that. So, I want you people to remember this, that 20 years ago, these people live in peace with the so-called Fulani. They said it here. But in 2017, the situation changed. In 2018, they can no longer go back. 2019, 2020, we are now in 2021. Look at their condition. They have been rendered useless, completely useless, and they will never recover except Nigeria is disintegrated. When Nigeria disintegrates, they know that now they have their own country. The country can take them back. And remember, when the Nigeria disintegrates, all Fulani out. Benue, the middle belt will completely chase Fulani away. And they can now have peace, rebuild their country, rebuild the border, and they will now begin to, see how to rehabilitate these people that have. Because do you know the mental? Do you know the? Oh my God! Do you know the kind of mental stress, depression, and everything, psychological problem these people have now? It will take time and God's intervention for them to heal. Let us watch.
and so she dey sleep for ground, and she go sit down here, put hand for cheek, dey wait for somebody to come and give them food to eat. Mama, we yarn you na.
Oh, you go come out tomorrow.
So, okay, she just told me now that even to eat has been saying food to eat is very difficult. Saying when she don't get, she don't carry water, drink. So now her container of water be this, and if the water set to get her, na hard thing. So now nothing they here be this. Oh, wait, tell us some of their story. Now can you overlook Fulani?
Okay.
In the water. So, what you tell me say they born all in house.
Okay.
Now can you this Okay, so what they're trying to tell me now, I just ask them, why are they not going back home if the condition here is bad? Why they don't go back house? And tell me they don't go back house. Say their land, they don't occupy them.
Okay.
Say they don't go back, and if they go back, those who try to go back, say they kill them.
Okay.
So now waiting, many of them here they tell us. So although we go talk to some authority to look at, we talk to security, we talk to the police later to see how true this statement is. Whether some of these places still occupied by militant headsmen. So now what they happen with this?
Okay, and I want you to pay attention to one thing. When you look at that woman, she's wearing cross, like chaplet, you know. Catholic. She's Catholic. What she put on is chaplet. Chaplet. And you just hear them. Those who try to go back were killed. So Uwazurike that is talking about, and we don't have problem with Fulani. Umahi and all these people, we don't have Fulani. And, you know, when the time comes, they are just waiting for the right time to come. It is happening already in Yoruba land. You know, when the time comes, you are going to be having IDPs in your state. And anytime they go back there, they will still come in the night to make sure they put fear. Until they render you useless, you cannot buy AK-47. And now, we, the generation of this Biafra, have come and we are going to put an end to Nigeria. We will end Nigeria. It is going to happen in everybody's eye. We are going to end Nigeria.
One of the camps for here, Babansu. So, can you hear? So last week,
2 women, 1 man. That's how.
So, what really drove many of I see about 4,000 people here. What drove you?
Did you hear that? 4,000 people, 4,000, 4 complete 1,000 people are there. And this is only one IDP. There are so many IDPs everywhere, scattered. I want to tell you that this is just one IDP. There's so many IDPs scattered everywhere where the Fulani have taken over the land. And you know what? They are doing, you don't hear this one now. They are doing a good job. The governor will say Fulani must carry AK-47 to continue the job. Being led and sponsored by Sultan of Sokoto. As I'm talking to you now, the people committing this crime, Sultan of Sokoto is the chairman of board of trustee of the group called Mayete Allah. They are the one committing this crime. They have accepted, they have owned the crime, and somebody is telling me, oh, let us continue to see how we can move Nigeria forward. Nobody is talking about how can you bring these people back to life. It is impossible. Bringing them back to life is not in agenda. What is in agenda is 2023, which will never come. Everybody will perish before 2023. Because you see that madness. You know, when we do our own madness, you know, what, in case you don't know, when Igbo people want to do something, we do it so good. We do it we will do it more than the people we will learn it from. So you see this war, when we are going to fight our own, we are going to fight it even more than Fulani. Everybody will be grounded. It is going to happen. Don't worry. Let us go there.
From your village, what really happened? Why are you not going back?
It is just herdsmen that pursue us from our villages.
So why you never go back? Now don't they reach how many years?
They don't occupy our place.
They occupy
right now, I'm telling you.
Okay.
No way to go back.
Are you hearing it? They don't occupy our place. No way to go back. Had it been that these people knew, like this is going to happen, and like 20 years ago, they set up security outfit, sophisticated one. Do you think they will be here begging the government? No. Do you think they will be here waiting for when the government will say go back? The plan of the government is to turn everywhere to Fulani. That is the point. So you think when they have succeeded in chasing them out of the land, the government will come and say, we are going to, help you. Somebody say, my head don't fool. Oh my God, this is not funny. Sorry. Where is the comment? I like this comment. Where is the comment? No. Where is your comment? Where is the comment? I want to see your comment. Yes, I think this is the comment. My head. My head don't follow. You see, the point is that you people should know the danger you are into. So how can the government now that is sponsoring these people to take over the land will not be the one to come and say, okay, let us go there and kill all the terrorists. Let us go there and kill all the Fulanis so that these people will come back. How can they do that? They cannot do that. Because they are following the Usman Donfodio. You people are not getting it. All the politicians in Nigeria, they are not getting what is going on. The government cannot do nothing because they're actually sponsoring them. Sultan of Sokoto is the leader. I am saying it. It is there. The record is there. The record is there. He is a chairman of the board of trustee of Meyete Allah. The president of Nigeria is a grand patron of Meyete Allah. And somebody was even telling me that Jonathan is a patron also. And if Jonathan is a patron, you people should go and talk to him, because it was a scam. If they dubiously made him a patron, they made him a patron for this day that has come. So that anytime we say the people who are patron are the responsible, they will say, your Jonathan is also a patron. So if Jonathan is a patron, I am calling on him now. We are going to make sure that everybody who is a patron will be responsible for the killings in Nigeria, because they have publicly accepted the responsibility. They have taken the responsibility of all the killings. They are not denying it. It is not, in fact, one analyst was saying that they own the crime. So if you associate yourself as a patron, and with all the things government Nigeria is calling for the proscription and of a Meyete Allah, and of course they cannot prescribe it because they have agenda. And you, Jonathan, I don't know whether this is a confirmation, this is a fact, but somebody told me that Jonathan is a patron of Meyete Allah. I have not confirmed it. I'm just saying it. So, but if he is, then he should resign. He should exonerate himself completely. I am making this publicly now for the first time, because I'm not sure. But that is by the way.
Okay. So how na the carry survive for this camp? Here say water no dey, here say na no get government presence no dey, the NGO self no dey. How na the carry survive?
At times they used to, other people they used to group and bring some pure waters And get one lady that used to give us a tank of water.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. Mama Msu, we the BBC will continue to tell your story. We'll keep telling the government that they're not doing enough, so that they know that they need to take care of aged people like you. Msu, Mwaga, Divanga, Washima, Mwaga.
They want to tell the government that they are not doing enough. They need to be taking care. You see, the government needs to be taking care instead of how to go back to their land. Nobody will talk about that too. Even the BBC themselves, they know. They know that the government cannot take them back to their land. So what they are interested in now is to tell the government to begin to look after them. The question I want to ask you, for how long will government look after them? For how long? I said, even Fulani live better than them now. So government is not talking about providing security and killing all the terrorists. No, it is only about taking care of them. Every month they will bring one gari, give them, eat. And they are giving billions to the people who are the one killing them. They are giving them billions. They are giving them money. They are negotiating with them. They are giving them blanket amnesty. They are giving them guns, everything they need. If you go to their camp in the forest, they have everything. Bag of rice everywhere. But look at the Nigerians. They are dying of hunger. This is wickedness. And this we have seen long time ago, and we can't take the chances of listening to any stupid politician or anybody saying ESN this, ESN that. We will crush you before you even try anything.
I just said it now, say, for us, for the BBC, will keep they tell their story to emphasize the fact, say, that they live poorly. Even people, and we will talk about the fact, say, government need to do enough. I just talked to some of them, and they say, Pandemema, Nguninama, Msu. So, Kanyanina. Okay, so Mama Tiana. Okay, so Mama Hannah just tell me now, say 6 months she never even eat. Say the situation be say she never eat. So the day when they get food to chop, they go chop. The day when they don't get, and so like Bola. So these are people, mothers, fathers, children of where come up from very big country.
You see, for those of you who you watch this video now, you'll be laughing. Ha ha ha. Benue people, you are gone. Benue people, oh my God, their land has been conquered. Oh. You are not safe. Oh. You are absolutely not safe. You see this thing happening to these people. If Nigeria is not disintegrated, it is going to happen to you. You can't run away from it. I am telling you the truth. When this fire is burning, as the fire is burning this neighbor, if you don't quench it, it will spread and will come to your own house and burn. So don't just laugh that, oh, Benue people, they are gone. They are gone. My brother, my sister, you are not safe anywhere in Nigeria. You are not safe in the Yoruba land. You are not safe in Biafra land. You see, if Nigeria is not divided, this will be your fate 20 years to come. I swear to God, this will be your fate 30 years to come. So don't say, oh, the Benue people, you people are weak. It is going to happen to you. Are they not in your village? Are they not in your state? It is good. If it is not happening in your village, it is going to happen to some villages in your state. And from there it will spread. Do you know how many years it take these people to take over Turkey? Go and read the history of Turkey now. Well, you know, we cannot allow that. We are going to fight with everything. And that is why every reasonable human being must rise up, especially people from the eastern Nigeria. You must rise up and support the ESN. You must rise up and support the ESN, irrespective of who you are. Because even the senators, they may not be at the receiving end at the end of, because some of them will die very soon. Some of them will die very, very soon. So it is their children they are going to leave behind. If Nigeria is not divided, in the next 20 years, a lot of Yoruba land will have IDP like this. Edo State will be ransacked. Edo State will have the biggest IDP. Maybe somewhere in Ebonyi State and Imo State, they are going to have the IDP. Who knows? If Nigeria continues to be a country, 20 years time. So don't sit there in Enugu. Don't sit there in Abia. Don't sit there in Rivers. Don't sit there in Lagos. Don't sit there in Oyo to say, oh my God, these people are suffering. No, it is coming to you. And that is why you must do everything within your power to contribute whatever, whether financially, physically, and otherwise. Whatever you can do to make sure you contribute to the end of Nigeria. You have to do it.
Like Nigeria, they say they suffer as if nothing did. They say government don't abandon them as if they walk out here, never see the presence of any NGO, whether international or local, their presence there for this particular camp here, but not one camp there for this area. Then get different camps, some there for Daudu, some there for different areas, different locations over there. If I get time, they go to different locations to show now where the camps there and to tell them the condition of people for each camp. But now this, now what thing they happen for this area be this. We just ask some of the camp directors how the people here, if they suffer, if they sick, how do they carry get help, or how do they carry get medical help? Okay, so
and somebody just remind me something. Somebody just remind me something about what I said, that they are fighting the people who can farm. That is it. They go to where you are where you get food. You see the people, these people that are chasing away now are the people producing the food in Benue State. The place where the food, where they get food, they go and ransack them, kill them, and all that. And if they are not killing in a place where the food is, they are killing in a place where you have gold. They are killing in a place where you have uranium. They are killing in a place where you have oil. They are killing, of course, they have not gone to the oil zone, because you know oil zone is all Biafra and eastern Nigeria. So they are afraid. You know, they know what we can do. At least they are still afraid now. They are looking for a way to break into the eastern Nigeria. But all these places I'm telling you about, I'm talking about now, in Edo State, when you have the place you have gold in Edo State, they are there. When you go to that gold place in Edo State, in fact, they are everywhere. They are taking over the entire village. And you know that people in Edo State now, they will say, oh, these Fulanis we are living with in that gold village or something. Oh, they are good though. The day they are going to start, if they are not started though, they are going to kill everybody in that community and you run away. And then you run to IDP. Anybody who tries to come back, they slaughter you. You run to another IDP. Until you can no longer come back there, they take over. Now, how are you going to come to fight them? You cannot. Who is sponsoring them? The government. We are telling you now, the only solution is to divide this country so that we can now plan our own border, protect our border, plan our own security, plan our own army, plan our own police, and ready to protect our land, our women, our border against any external aggression. Against fight against Nigeria is with everything in us. Everything. And that's why we are defeating them. And those of you who do not want to be part of Biafra, pack your bag and leave Biafra land. I'm telling you, it is not going to be very conducive for you. Those of
of you who have been sabotaging Biafra from the time immemorial, it will not be very, very conducive. Pack your bag and go. I am telling you the fact. The people of Biafra has risen up and nothing will stop them.
Our focus as a government is to make sure that we secure our land, make sure that our military, our army, our resistance fighters are funded, make sure that we provide them with enough sophisticated weapon, enough material to protect our women and our children. As a government, what we are doing is to make sure that our people are not getting killed like other people in Nigeria are getting killed. It is the responsibility of this Biafra government. And that responsibility we are going to take till the day of the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra.
Let me tell you, we have just started. We will burn Nigeria down. That is what it requires to protect our people, protect our land. We will burn them down. And after that, Biafra will come. I want you to understand. That if you want peace, you prepare for war. What I've seen for the past 2 years is nothing to write home about. It's not anywhere in the media. Our people are being butchered, head chopped off by the people who are supposed to be protecting those people. The people they call governors in the southeast part of Biafra has become the tools.
This is the Biafra national anthem.
Seguros. 14 rows, 21 rows. I love to go. Man, beat.